that great world citizen, Winston Churchill.
It would nevertheless, no one in any country has slept less well in their beds, because this knowledge and the method and the raw materials to apply it are at present largely retained in American hands. I do not believe we should all have slept so soundly had the positions been reversed and some communist or neo-fascist state monopolized for the time being these dread agencies. A special relationship between the British Commonwealth and Empire and the United States of America. Perhaps double. Eventually, there may come. I feel eventually there will come the principle of common citizenship. But that we may be content to leave to destiny, whose outstretched arm many of us can already clearly see. There is by which that organization and strength. There are already the special United States, a shadow has fallen upon the scenes so lately lighted by the Allied victory. Nobody knows what Soviet Russia and its communist international organization intends to do in the immediate future, or what are the limits, if any, to their expansive and proselytizing tendencies. I have a strong admiration and regard for the valiant Russian people, and for my wartime comrade, Marshal Stalin. There is deep sympathy and goodwill in Britain, and I doubt not here also towards the peoples of all the Russias, and a resolve to persevere through many differences and rebuffs in establishing lasting friendships. We understand the Russian need to be secure on our western frontiers from the removal, by the removal of all possibility of German aggression. We welcome Russia to our rightful place among the leading nations of the world. We welcome her flag upon the seas. Above all, we welcome, or should welcome, constant, frequent, and growing contacts between the Russian people and our own peoples on both sides of the Atlantic. However, in a great number of countries far from the Russian frontiers and throughout the world, communist fifth columns are established and work in complete unity and absolute obedience to the directions they receive from the communist center. Except in the British Commonwealth and in the United States, where communism is in its infancy, the communist parties, or fifth columns, constitute a growing challenge and peril to Christian civilization. These are somber facts for anyone to have to recite on the morrow of a victory gained by so much splendid comradeship in arms and in the cause of freedom and democracy. But we should be most unwise not to face them squarely while time remains.
Direct that you be invested with the hood, emblematic of the degree. In accepting this hood, sir, you do honor the institution that bestows it.
There never was a time in the history of the world
that you be invested with the hood, emblematic of the degree. In accepting this hood, sir, you do honor the institution that bestows it.
Mr. President,